Titanfall. Hello and welcome back to the Overdollar channel. Today we are going to be talking about my thoughts on the Titanfall beta, which is now open to all people now, I think. Well, people have been saying it on Twitter, so yeah, well, not all people, but all Xbox One and PC players. So if you want to go and download it, then go download it on on Origin or Xbox One. Yeah. So my thoughts on Titanfall beta is that it's definite that you can see some bugs and there are some problems with the game, but overall it's a very good beta. It definitely shows what is going to be in the full game. Doesn't show you too much, so you don't have the like everything you get in the full game. So you want to buy the full game, and it definitely shows you what you want to, what's good about the game, and what you are getting what you are already getting your money's worth. If you have pre-ordered the game like me, then you can see what you're getting. So to start off with, attrition is a very good team deathmatch. Really, it's a starting thing that you should really start off with. Attrition is team deathmatch, but with Titans and stuff like that. You have this epilogue, which I really love. I love it's kind of edging towards a campaign, but it's still multiplayer. I love how it blends together. I thought it was going to be like Brink, which I liked Brink, but it didn't quite do it for me. It didn't differentiate the campaign and multiplayer. So it was just a big mesh of campaign and multiplayer just crashing together, and it wasn't really good. The gameplay was good, but Titanfall does that good, has the happy medium of a campaign and a multiplayer, with keeping it knowing that you are playing a multiplayer game, but having that campaign kind of feel to it with the epilogue, which, if you don't know what the epilogue is, it's at the end of an attrition or hardpoint. I'll come on to hardpoint in a minute, or whatever. Then they have to get away in a ship, and it arrives in a certain amount of time. If you won, you have to destroy it, or you have to get rid of all the soldiers, all the pilots, before they get onto the ship. And if they do, I guess they score more points and you lose more points, I'm not sure, but you still win the game. It's just like a little extra bonus stuff without finishing it so in like a definite part, which a multiplayer does. It kind of lingers it on, so probably you might carry on the campaign with me. I'm not sure if there's going to be cutscenes or anything, but it might be able to do such a thing after you get into the extraction point. So it's pretty cool. Now on to Hardpoint. Hardpoint is the domination of Titanfall. You have the A, B, C flags. They don't really call it domination, but it is domination. You have like this hacking thing where some guy randomly hacks it in your base. So yeah, that's really self-explanatory, really. I think you have like 400 points, I'm not sure. But once you get a flag, the tickets start bleeding. I'm not sure if it's like that, but I think it's more COD domination. The next one is Last Titan Standing, which is my favourite game mode. It is a beauty. One of my favourite game modes in an FPS. I'm calling it now. Better than Rush. No, not better than Rush. On the same standards Edge Rush. It has that like feel where you can still see the Titanfall aspect to it. You can get out your Titan. It gives you a bit of diversity as well as just being a huge tank killing loads of stuff. But you have that tactical, really tactical stuff. I'll maybe make a tips for Last Titan Standing in the next video. But yeah, that's really about it. Love the game. You should go and check it out. If you haven't got PC or Xbox One, then you're gonna have to. Then you're probably gonna have to buy it on Xbox 360. If you don't have that, well then sorry. There was some kind of like video that said that had a PS3 and PS4 on a desk, that maybe people thought it would have been development for it. We're not too sure about that yet, but share it with fans, do all that good stuff, and finally, toodaloo.
Reactor damage sustained.